Sanbanani Bafetu, and this is your boy Ukatle Hontariana Mula, aka almost the Sotoka Ferramo aka Master Cool himself. Welcome to Kota and Chick Bafetu. Welcome to a PSE channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comment down below. I need to ask you to City Soweto, Siketo, and again Bafetu. Click the membership button Bafetu to become a member and get exclusive content. Kabanga wena wazikika bazingakafiki straight day. Ekhoneni bathu ntswebe, office yakho bathu ntswebe, eclassini bathu ntswebe, nasekhaya bathu ntswebe. So click the membership button and come on, click the notification button also to be aware mankhipha izinto ezishisayo. By the way, number nezinye izintswebe ziphila phansi kwamazinga nasemhlabeni eastern and southern every day. I'm not eat winning Dilepe bafethu. Une story regarding the journey yakhe and feel like you so inspired. So if it's a car you're just tuning in, please watch. If you don't car you drugs, please watch. If you pay mama drugs, please watch. If you are a substance abuser, please watch. This one is for you. This one is for the culture. So Khonman Lam, thank you for pulling up once again.
Do you know what's so funny? I'm talking to a different person. Like you went to a mood, like beast mode. Like no, why? No, that was beautiful. Because you actually quite a laid back kind of guy. Let's say, no, he's very relaxed. No, I never know, but what's a car? I'm like, yes, I want tunes. Yeah, no, but nice one. Thank you for having me, dog. Yeah, thank you for having me, dog. Yeah,
like it's a pleasure meeting people Amaphara now and seeing abantu change pillars about to make their lives better.
Thank you.
And understand. Kuna abantu abasilokishini, njengoba uzela uselokishini, emahonji la kujiya khona ibhodi. Lela kwephilile sibona every day, it's even a norm. So before we jump into the lifestyle, let's talk about Boitumelo Dilepe. Before I made the big bro with the tattoos. The childhood story, you were raised by both parents, school you attended, and how much challenges you facing, how much challenges you overcoming, like life you
Okay, cool. So what happened is that Nagi Timbeling, like so let me tell you very shortly about Life Yaka. I was very privileged, dog. Like if I can tell you, I grew up. I'm 40 years old. Right? Yeah. Like I'm old, dog.
Doggy, old.
Yeah. So when I'm 40 years old, I was born 1984, and then I grew up matricially. Like I'm a provincial swimmer. Like I used to swim sports. I was a prefect at school. I will tell you why I'm saying all these highlights. Yeah. Because people classify a certain the accomplishments. There was nothing wrong with me, according to the norms. I did my thing, passed my matric, and then in 2003-4. Jimmy comes to Nyaope.
JJ.
Bro, I've never seen so many lights in my life. Traffic, everything is moving fast. I mean, this was 21 years ago. And that day when I arrived, I hope I'm answering your question where I'm coming from. Yeah. Because I can really, you will determine or what you want to hear about.
Yeah.
Like if it's like I did not know what I wanted in life. Parents don't teach you life skills. In my general, they give you things. Okay, this is what you want to do. It's fine. Where you want to go, it's fine. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, people from Josie already understand it. So when I get here, and it's like, okay, sharp. 6 months, 26th of June 2004. I can remember the Springboks were playing. And I'm sitting in some pub, go Bramfortin. I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah.
And then, so there's this white guy sitting next to me. I know, great. But you can see work crane. And it's like, hey, Vaughn, are you okay? Hey, feel to crane. And it's like, let's go upstairs quickly. I'm like, where are we going? I'm like, no, let's just go upstairs. I was young, I was 19, sharp go. Kata, let me tell you something then. There is no day kisa hoping that day. I shouldn't have gone out. We walk into his room, now it's a hotel. Orion, still there, go Bramfontein. And then he lays it up. Kafula, so start chopping lights. I've only seen this in movies now. Okay, negative only movie. And then it's like, hey, do you want to line? And then, okay, cool, sharp, whatever. Got it. 2 seconds, 20 seconds, I was sober. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? It's like, no, this is cocaine. I was like, okay. Is this what? That day, specifically, like over 26 because I signed a contract with the devil that I take me. And I never looked back. I shouldn't have been there, dog. Yeah. And that's how my journey of substance, especially cocaine, I never get to work cocaine, in touch. Yeah. And touch, baby, changa steering language, cat.
Oh, cat.
Yeah. And then I begin only off brown, by mix a Nyaope sometimes. So, Nyaope, and then, so what, like, what was scratch? Like, yeah, so we get that off brown and it comes in like in a small bag. Give it time. And that day you become invincible.
Oh, big.
There's no feeling like that ever in your life. Leo Robalale Musadi and coming and having an orgasm doesn't equal to a line.
Because they say people who sniff normally are because
I love how you say that. Because what happens is that it's either something get something for like Amaphara. But the problem is that your heart is beating. No. So if you mix Amaphara with in touch, it's like when and now you can possibly have a heart attack. Yeah. But because I was young, AC wasn't part of the thing. Like when I was doing it, I knew I'm not gonna get laid. And then now I was out of 7 days. The longest I maybe Kesarobali was 14 days.
14 days no sleep.
Yeah, Kesarobali 24 hours.
Because if you have 14 days with no sleep, your brain starts to you start seeing things, you start to hallucinate. You start seeing things. So Tomo Bonadilo. Now I don't mean to glorify my drugs, but we used to smoke good stuff. Nowadays very mix. So now that's why I could stay 14 days, and then by the 10th day, 11th day, you just I just go like this. Because I'm a muscle spasm. Yeah, and then I start doing and you start doing this. Into everything, like everyone were Twitch, I was trying to listen to this.
You look at groove, dog. Look at groove.
Because you guys can't become insane. Hey,
I want to be anger. But anger, it comes with, like you can see, it's not normal anger. About when you just become very angry because what about so like so now I got to a point. Now I was married, dog.
You married?
Hey, I was married 2007. I was married and I lived a proper life with 2 dogs, 3-bedroom house, a swimming pool, 2 cars. Regular credit.
So you blew it all?
Everything left.
So before you got those things, you were still smoking?
I create there's a functional user. Functional. When I'm 17 or you work or America, man. And then one day everything just changes. In fact, you need it now. It's like Wednesday you need it. And then you start being creative. if you see how creatives work, like some of the creatives or Abam Nando's or whatever, those people need that stuff because this industry inally pressure. Everyone needs something to keep them going. And then that's industry. I was in the media industry. So now it's like, okay, this is what I need. 2009, dependent. No, I'm depending on this stuff.
Now you're hooked.
Yeah, I'm 1.5, 30,000 rand, 2009 weekly user.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, epai. And then I'm sitting there, dog, and I'm like, no, I don't need this.
Cause me, I wanna know what's the main reason for you to stay up all night? Like Siana, when you try 40 days online. What's that?
It's an ingredient inside. Do you know what you're doing while you're awake? You masturbate.
The whole night.
Yeah, now I would finish 2 to 10 gigs a night.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah, until the your actual penis, then you can't touch it. And I'm up in pools. It's like it's so. You're watching porn, straight up, every second. Thank you. But now you don't find physical attraction in rapey. What you find is what you are seeing there right now. So now I'd look at it. For the longest time,
the whole time.
The whole time, and I'm married.
Imagine what. Oh yeah. Oh, man, keep on going. Imagine, Jomo shall be the affect you when in bed.
It did because there was a point where you don't even touch your spouse.
I was out here now.
And then if you touch you. Ufuni let's say it's different.
So more
not even. I wasn't at all.
So I said to share
there's nothing I can do because it doesn't get out.
Yo. So I affecting marriage.
Yeah, it did, man. It did because it shrinks to a certain level, so it can come up to the size. Yeah.
Shoot Amaphara.
Now I want to tell you something, and then people mustn't get it confused, manje, and they think we are making jokes. I come from there, and then this is how I'm going to reveal good. People must understand. Phara.
Yeah.
That person put themselves there. Nyaope. Heroin, they can still sleep with women. Yeah, Musentene, Momodi Koning, but old lady Balabapun Kamla, Babala, wash them up with Ukata was going overseas for 3 months. Balatawo. Baba Shaya, Baba Tapisa, 3 days ago for.
So,
old women. Yeah, housewives. Yeah.
Bayaguma home.
Yeah.
Baba cases.
Yes. I span the whole weekend. Bumkaidi, the Peggy, Ashayin cows. One way. Let me tell you a story now. So there's this boy of mine now. Before he got clean, I'm not gonna say his name because that's why I'm very anonymous. So him and his friend, there's a certain street to go Cosentin. They got in there, and then the wife, boy, she wakes up, and then one of the she switches on the light. I can remember him telling this, and he's like, "This is a story from another person, it's not me." Yeah. And then, but I no relax points. And then I'm like, what? She's like, okay, cool, bon. Let's make it deal. There's 150,000 in the safe. Now, I'm horny. You guys can take 8. Man. I know there's reasons I can explain to my husband. Ma, to weekend, to change another Amaphara don't lie. The only lie when Banyaga like escape. My stories are always like legit. No, but I only in the morning she cooked them breakfast at the last round 40 out. Bye bye.
And they treat them on
It's a constant.
So when Joe, you are raised from a good background, and I'm a parent grade. They were telling you when you started smoking drugs.
Like, you cannot believe it. My father is a principal and my mom is a teacher. So what's the rate? Even if you look at me, I'm gonna look there in the camera now. And now people tell me more and I'm lying. I used to smoke. Because there's a certain look that smokers have.
Yes,
so can you
very enough our paper. I'm born and I'm going to be manager against. My man to 40, I can understand. I can understand. So again, one thing like it's a rehab.
So what happened was that I went to rehab 2 times then for 31 days each. But as soon as the last rehab became I went in. 15 minutes I was back.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
In and out?
No, I was in the rehab for 30 days.
Yeah.
Man pool, 15 minutes I was high.
So yo, shoot it.
Yeah, so the rehab cost was, I think it was 64,000 or something. Local aid went and took out like a loan. In that small time, 15 minutes I was high.
You
sharp. Oh, and I was smoking. 2015, 25 of July, I'm sitting at home at my own house. My wife is in. No, she wasn't there. The last time it stopped. I don't know if you want to hear the story.
How I hear the story.
So, now, I got locked. I got in chains. 6 months. I shat in chains. I bathed in chains. I slept in chains. I prayed in chains. I still have the marks, but no get una tattooed. Yeah. But you couldn't. Nah, I needed it. I'm fucking my chainy. Hey, chainy woman, like loki game, and then I used to walk around with it. I remember I was like, no, I'm not gonna come back to this. First month, grand. Second month, and then now I'm started having withdrawals. Third month, so but I'm fucking with like 6 people. So there's 2 people, Bantachi, Nyaope, and then Unalba Bahlanya. Yeah, so Balfagali 6. So why Balfagali 6? If not your toilet, whether it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, we must all go together. If you are sleeping, you are it doesn't matter. So I remember now. So even if lo ahlanyang because you are living with the person inside the small room, you must clean this person. I remember one time, and then this is embarrassing. Now I told you, I'm not afraid of my past, but because it built me. For 6 months, I eat pap and beans twice a day. Pap and beans. I'm a bone cheese. Not even mixed with mama zamban. Pap and beans for 6 months.
Yes.
I gave her the beans. Show me beans. Rodon. Hey, kid.
Yeah.
Yo. So One day I wake up, I'm like, Fetch, there's a problem now because I'm withdrawing second month. I ring toilet and it's raining and it's like I'm past 3 or 4 a.m. So these guys are like, no. I'm like, Fetch, what on you, guy? And I'm pulling them and then so I'm like, hey, Fetch, come. In fact, when nature calls, that's what I'm gonna say. God love it. Now I'm not embarrassed. I put myself in that situation. Got a baguette, and I can't reach it, and it's key, and then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then I made it. It smelled in that room. Yo. 6 months after, it's 9 years clean. Never again. Never again. You cannot put me in a situation again, boy.
Yeah.
You can't.
Those were your darkest moments.
You can't put me in a situation again. And then if anybody finds this funny, it's okay. But you cannot put me in a situation because I was working with the devil, dog. You have no idea, and people go through a lot of things, Mara, when you can never judge me. I'm a better person enough, and I keep and then whoever's listening to this one, it's fine. I was a few who got away. They die. No more. And that's why I decided to help.
Yes. This is very deep. So, like, give me a says, Azama Bogoma incident whereby so full on Parati, we are Georgia, because now you are home. Where were you getting the money?
Because I was working.
Azama losing service because of the drugs.
There was one job which lasted 5 minutes. So I went on a binge. I'm an OG, that weekend, I remember. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was supposed to start Monday. So I get there, dog, and I'm finished. And then look at me, but what's wrong? So I did drugs when people didn't even know people did drugs. I don't think you remember, like they just thought maybe we were slang. So I walked in there, and then it was in Josie, some fashion sales person job. HR calls me and is like, dude, no, we're not gonna hire you. Got a shop. Get happy. This means what?
More party. So tell me something. So if we were involved in drugs, basically you are inviting the devil in your life. Lose.
Yeah. So you're giving we're speaking about it now, you're giving your luck to the horrible side, the dark side. Because let's be for real now. How much does a Nyaope make a day?
Yo.
You tell me.
There's this other one who parties are gonna shoot the column in the 600 or 500. Just for parties more no washing more.
He's poor.
Yeah?
Yeah. Those people are making, if Okhreza the way or Santara Khrez, you can make anything from 1.5 to 2.5 a day. And people can even comment and ask, now I'm telling you. They don't, Zoom, I will not Zoom, I serial 350, I want to work 24 hours a day, dog. You can't. So now with me, it's just like, okay, now I had a span. And then now I used to smoke Amaphara. So there's downers and uppers. Downers, that's why I mean,
Nyaope.
Yeah. And then now you'll find us, yeah.
So
yes, I want to regret, yeah. Reclean. Bala baba ngoba date. Mara with same WhatsApp group.
Because like I see all the tattoos, the tattoo, your music, the tattoo, God, you understand. Hip hop is like influence, let's say, growth in a musician or something.
I've always loved music, but the reason why I can have so many tattoos is because when I was smoking, I couldn't feel the pain. So now I have a tattoo on my dick.
Yeah?
Yeah. The part I didn't say. Yeah, my whole foot.
Yeah.
Like everything is everywhere. There's no way I don't have a tattoo. Like
AK, God's plan.
This is Tupac inspired. So Tupac is here. I don't want to show people a lot. Yeah. I have everywhere. No,
because you're not feeling the pain anymore.
No, you don't.
So you decided to be the way.
No, but I'm on gas touch.
So what is so Guinness about what like it's what you know what? Do whatever you want to do. You're smoking drugs, you're getting ink because ink is a devil's stick.
So I have a really understanding mother. So people must realize mothers who pray. Everyone on this earth only any. Mothers who pray. But you can't get to them. How do they get to them?
The young.
Your favorite child. I don't care or not plumber vow to a guy. Every parent has a favorite child. Yeah. You can be 10 of you, but
because now you are 40 years old. I think you understand better the perspective of a parent.
Yeah.
What causes that?
I have a son. I was actually speaking to him and I was telling him, I'm going to a podcast. So, I don't know if you can hear or so I'm trying to explain to him. So I see it now. I will kill you if my son went through what I went through. I will put him in a grave. So can you see how the love? If you want to get to me, who are you gonna go for?
Your child.
My son. This is the first podcast I've done. Maybe couple of interviews where I'm kibulela kangwana. Now if you, I will find you. I will find you. Because I was sitting there, man. I don't think there's no celebrity I haven't smoked with.
You're like cat. You know how many celebrities you have, man? Like, have you smoked the double HP?
And a double HP was a really good guy. Yeah, like Autil, and he just had depression, but that man was a genuine guy. He remembers all his fans, whatever. So I was actually, I don't eat like the way I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
But he was just a genuine guy. When I know you want to mention names.
During the podcast, you can mention songs.
Celebrities who don't. One passed away.
Who that? AKA.
The other one used to date the one that passed away.
The other one used to date the one that passed away. Okay, the first one passed away, Anish. The second one used to date the one who's passed away. Her ex-girlfriend,
yeah.
Not the previous girlfriend.
No.
The ex-girlfriend. Before this one. Yes, yeah.
One, his mom is an incredible musician who died in 2004.
Which end of music?
She was just a queen.
I know.
She was just a queen.
Yeah. Imani mama makhona yenzani Fassie.
Anyway, as we move on.
Mawufuni ngarazi ukuthi bacela change yenza fast.
Sure. Yeah, no, like.
So what do you guys talk about? Like,
so what happens is that there's no hierarchy there. So like you're chilling there and then you have to be cool about shit. Now we used to smoke in an era where there were no phones. You don't take out a phone, you know, like I'm a camera, whatever. Yeah. Everybody just smokes all together. So it's like everybody's normal. But when the games start, automatic games. It really made the rent at some point, and I remember just sitting there. You're a good interviewer, dog. Yes, you're getting a lot out of me. It's like I'm a snitch, dog. I'm just snitching. Yeah, no. So we're in mid-range, and then, but do you know they spin the bottle, but you just start playing a higher level, like high grade kind of spin the bottle.
With the celebs.
Yeah. So yeah, we could be playing spin the bottle, and it's like, okay, cool. You can actually go deep without money involved. Like you can be like, okay, cool. I dare you, truth or dare. With celebs it's funny because they hate truth, because now you have to expose, like they're everywhere. Now you're asking a question, you are the truth. So they usually go for dare. Yeah, and then you kind of suck a lot of TVs and do a lot of things and unprotected.
So nama-celebrity bazenza lezo zinto lezo like yo shoot umuntu oshona sidala mos.
Yeah, but now I'm older. I'm talking about all celebs. So if anybody wants to like Google, maybe let's find out who it is. I'm talking about people who not are irrelevant, but they no longer like. Mar, you would know that guy. Like you would call that guy, hey, Bramama or see, yeah. No.
Yes, the shit was going down. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comment down below. Put this away to get to. Speedy Kota of it to notice. So if you want to Kota, pull up by was notice my feet to corner. There's one form of it. My details are called on inbox. Then my friend to click your membership party to become a member and get exclusive content. Mambo notice so it men notice gauge. As if I get a mandate. So Angeli, what was your like? How did he get arrested and why? And how do you involve the ganja into crime?
No, it wasn't crime now. It was possession. So when they arrested me, it's a ball. We call it a ball. So I'm a bags, I used to buy in balls. Like you would buy a big ball like this and then buy cash. So I went to go see a friend at a famous radio station in Newtown. As I was coming out, these people were picking up. As they were picking up, I'm at Metro Cops and I get there. I was the last person and this guy pulls me over. I went on a binge now. So a normal reading, a breathalyzer is 0.8.
Yeah.
Mine was in the 3s. I might not get the numbers right, guys, please, but I'm telling you, the guy had to call his supervisor. He's like this. Why is this guy alive? And I'm standing. You know, it crystal and you can drink it and not get drunk. So I had an over. Like if you had to drink the way I was drunk that day, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
And then they're looking at me, and then I'm like, guys, it's a grand. They took out a second one, and the supervisor came, and the captain, there was white people. So there's two different backing roadblocks. There's black roadblocks, and then there's then you know you can't give them anything. I found unkam like that, and then now I know they tie me up by handcuff with the taxi driver. Taxi driver is drunk. And then while he's at the taxi, the people in the taxi want their money back. They attack him and attack me. I'm like, and then guy. So I was driving a Mercedes by that time. And I'm like, so what's going on in my car? So they drove it and then they took it to the parking lot. And I was there for like 2-3 days at John Foster. They didn't snatch me because I had another stage. And I was smoking inside the jail. Inside the jail prison. Yeah,
holding cell.
I'm a holding cells. Yes. So that's where I was. Yeah, but they didn't. So I got for possession, and I don't know. There was a discrepancy. I think by Nkile, that ball. So like they couldn't charge me for anything. So where's the evidence? No. Yeah.
So when I was working like with my City, deep phara.
No. I've never been there. Good, like proper. No. Yeah. No. Now I was in a rape. You wouldn't even know that I was doing drugs. I was in a rapist. All I did was just do the most incredible things to get it.
Like how? What thing?
Lies. I'm alone. And there's always a problem.
And then it's defensive.
Yeah. Whenever you see a phone call, there's always a problem. And then that problem, when on your side, you like, yo, what ain't getting out of this thing. I need to help this person.
So let's say there's someone there at home who's watching. How to spot someone who's on drugs? Like, as it you mind in the suspect, just to give him a correct to take him. How to spot someone if he or she is on drugs?
What change? Changes they snap back. They never give back change. They're lying. Whenever you buy them new clothes, there isn't. And then they're always in one room. The last part which I can say, which gives it away, yes, I actually said it. One is something they never hold on to. And it lies. Man. That's it.
Yeah. So as it won't done a man who get a man who know repair my drugs. And I answer because we look at excellent rehab.
Yeah, mine.
Yours.
Mine. I actually do run a couple of rehabs, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so what I do is that Nano, if they're listening, they call me and then I ask you a couple of questions like, are they gonna fight? Like, I've had guys, and then if they're gonna fight, I come with maybe 4 guys. I've had my dick in somebody's mouth.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're picking him up. So I had to tell the guys like, give me your dog, and I'm sitting, I'm like, guys, leave him. And shit. I will show you the pictures. I will show you some of the pictures, and then you've also had. I had one guy where don't want to like grab his finger with the mouth. I don't know what it's a mouth, and it took off. So we had to leave him, and they had to go attach it. So now I can fetch a force. I might look young now. I used to be not young but small, but naked fit 1 year. I don't give a fuck if you've got a gun or what is happening. When you're doing right, nothing will happen to you. Yeah. It's I fish people ceilings. I fetched people who are raping their mom, like I was telling you. There's people who I fetched. The worst was the youngest was 7 years old. The oldest was 66.
They're smoking. 7 years.
7. He was from ZZ. I see my melody. Like they have like whoever's listening will understand, but it's not mums.
Yeah. It's pizza.
Yeah.
So how does this story start on 7? With like why on 7 up here?
Keep blue.
Usually, the problem stems from ekhaya.
People are living hard out here, cats, dog. People didn't eat today and yesterday. Our bombings, we don't choose to stand up and then go commit a robbery. You're looking at your children, you're looking at your mothers, you're looking at everybody. Everybody who does a cash and transit doesn't go there sober. Sober. Never. Sober. Okay, I don't robber BP. Mara eriku guideline no. I don't. Sharp.
Mara konmantina saza makhotman wethu la kasi bayazeza lezo zinto like ubamba ma heist and esazi ukuthi awabheme ma drugs. And esazi ukuthi awabheme ma drugs. Kusho ukuthi now. Beka makhotman eswaziyo thina like ukuthi ayishaya. Bekayishaya nokuyishaya futhi.
When was this?
When was this?
Like you're talking about basically, let's not expose people, but I'm saying some things didn't need a crack. Whether Ethiopians or remember anything that changes your mindset, and then you can control it.
Yeah, because remember some men,
yeah, there's something. So now, but now the age gap. Yeah, even when the last time who I deal with the young ones who are a mentor in holding cells in jails, they're like 21, 22. 90% of guys who are in jail is because of a woman.
I was in house.
Flags.
Clubbing.
Am I happy? Kids, food, what else? Something at the core cracks. Come on.
Share more.
No, that's all I'm gonna
of
say.
The stories when was a lot put in Thomas and go about.
Okay, so I never it's like my previous girlfriend left me because I couldn't buy her this. And then you speak to the older guys and it's like, I found email. What happened? I don't know. I got home and then there's somebody in the house. Like okay, why did you shoplift? Umama wanted eggs or something and then she asked me, when I'm a dead, what did I do? Plan.
Because ring about that.
Hey.
AKA King of the Medi. Sense of me, your King of the Medi.
Thank you.
No, because you are not your one law was it like having Love 2.
Who's that?
One Adam and Eve.
Me.
Yeah.
And then when really everybody here has a Medi story. Which has hurt you even today.
I have value. And this is first love.
Yeah. Even if it's not a first love, it's someone who did something. Yeah. And but it's very expensive for Jola. Not get Jola.
No match. Just share the dress. Okay.
But why? But a phara will always be a phara. You can't. No, that's exactly right. No, I can't afford today.
Oh,
I can't afford. I'm 40 years old. I come from a marriage. First of all, and now if you're gonna date me, I respond to the condom. First of all. I'm old school, dog.
WWE raw.
Hey, but with a partner. I can't really know today, all of a sudden we're gonna do. No. That's how I roll. But I choose, if I choose, but it's very expensive. Lena, it's very sad. I don't know how old you are, but hey, Lena, Bana, you're having it hard, dog. Oh, yes. Yo, man, yeah. First of all, they don't dress about sapara. Like, I'm looking at this girl, I'm like, does she know what there's people about Sanking Krend? Eh, sometimes you move to, yeah. But no, there's certain lifestyles that you want to lead the Amalawans and whatever. Never know what you're like.
Yo, Peter Banks and I'm a PBA, man.
Maradona. Why born? So what can happen? Phara can actually be quite a good boyfriend because you're getting 2,000 each day.
And you're getting abused each and every day.
No, you don't abuse.
You're getting abused like Shafi's out here. I pick 20,000 every day.
Oh yes.
Thinking under
Eh, mwana Phara inalizaga.
Wewe unaweza kutoa 1.5.
Eh,
unalizaga. Because ufike endlini angasana mali.
Na unaliona. When you're a drug addict, you have to have a stash for the morning. You pick up. Yeah. So you sleep. Amaphara, the problem is that they will fuck you to death. One round lasts maybe 2 hours. Hey, what's up? Don't even think about it. Now, I want to ask you a question now. Where do drugs come from? Because now, as Obutaka, we don't know how to make drugs.
Kuna mmoja mamoga wenzala sisi mazethu ke wathama drugs azengama Nigerian ngapha ukuthi kuzobhema belungu because abafuna ukubamba inkunzi bafuna bona bazirobe. So
she's right.
She's right, ne?
Yeah, but who makes those drugs? I'm not talking about sellers.
Yeah, who makes those drugs?
Yeah.
Who? The government of. What's that happening?
They come in the country. Now, if you know to South Africa, the drugs that are made. There is no import. Like, it's very difficult to import cocaine into South Africa. Nyaope is made, you know that? Yeah. So when it's made, it's easier because it doesn't have to go through customs and then there's money. So even if it comes cocaine, a bag of cocaine, good 90% pure. It's very hard to find. You take one line and it lasts you 7 hours.
7 hours were high.
Proper.
Marina pay, I think no pay.
Hey.
Yeah.
A cat or a crystal. A small bag lasts you 30 to 45 minutes.
You can't take crystal.
Yeah. You have to constantly be smoking to get that high. In Nyaope, 2 to 3 hours. In Nyaope is the most lethal because it eats your insides because it's mixed with domestic stuff. I'm a domestic see. I'm a everything. And cocaine, when it's smuggled, it's outside of your ass. No one needs to go into the toilet and shit this stuff out. It's right. And then when you're brought up, raised nicely, and then now you want to sniff. Coming back to your question. If I'm a Nigerian and everybody else, they recognize this, why is it that nobody's doing anything about it? Because, Rina, South Africans, we don't know drugs, we know alcohol. Drugs we don't know.
Yazi into ebuhlungu yini ngomande icocaine yani bemile shangu waba mnandi yabona no to be Christian man and it's so fucking like come on ubona umuntu ohlanyana manje abantu bayahlala like each and every strata kunehlala
yebo
like manje mabona ihlanya sekuyinto enormal icane masibona ihlanya bese ligijimela simangala ukuthi yini manje.
Can I say something? When the other day you were very sad because Ubuni, a high school friend, and then what about how I don't know about Mutu unothaba unorish. Hey, Ntariana now is gonna think of me. And then you're not even there. Like Annabella after the show, I want people to actually call and understand what now I can come here. Sit Ekawash and the parents want to come. They can speak to me. And they're like, hey, how did you leave it? But I'm coming back to Ntowi Annabella, you like everywhere it's normalized. I've gone to parents, but when you want our money. Get what? Utility drugs when? Hey, I'm like, yes, I did. No, because people don't know recovered addicts. Well, now how many people do you know except me? Solomon used to pay, but no, he doesn't.
Like maybe going to stray.
Okay, cool.
Like I'm phone cool mama.
Yeah. Well, when I get
TV. Ngazi nokuthi TV weba actisana but when I'm actisana kusho ukuthi ama drugs is possible ukuthi ungawayeka.
Yebo.
Ayikho scripted lento.
Thank you.
Ngibona kagcwala ne makeup. Kusho ukuthi as act la is real life stories. So lo boy kuye lo noshonile or anything ufuna ukuyiclear la bafethu nisukeni emakuleni kancane sesisaba neyothenga yabona le ngiphathi kahle le ish. 20 rand uzongicela ishume mangakuphi senyachoma nginayo.
No, you don't have it.
So lo muntu lo bomlanda wena lo kule podcast bengimeluze bathi ulanda umuntu ushonile. Bekwenzakalani manje?
No, if I hallucinate, if I want the voices inside the room.
Abona ama voice.
And I like listen, hearing, hearing my voice and then I think Kekale it's been happening. And then ama voice, if you've ever smoked ama drugs, you will know that they tell you, they speak to you. On a different personalities, like you're speaking to Ujohane, you say, no Temba, no Mama. Like, and then it's like, yeah, no. No. And then there's this one, no. Yeah, no, Lompazi one. Your mom, Washanya, no. I showed you a video what that guy did 5 months back. But coming back to this boy, he basically couldn't take it. In the morning, you guys don't know, but in autopsy he took 900 pills.
Yo.
900. I call my lens out.
Yo.
So now, it's not the first person I've been to. There's many who have called me. I want to tell you this thing, especially Modagin, in a spiritual attack. But what happens is that they see your future as Otemba or Umama Uvus. Your mother's sister knows. Ukate is supposed to play for Kaizer Chiefs. He's like, oh, never. Adibereka, uhlanye. And then it gets to a point where it's like your whole career is over. Everything is done. And then when it gets done. But shatter out everything that you can possibly do. Don't ever name your child after anybody in your family because you don't know what when you are not there. Junior, no man. Maushona, those things, they jump to that person.
Sure.
Yeah. So Mfanola asked the mama, I'm like, Mama, I wish I could say the name. No, the dad, 5 years ago, he's never recovered. God, what was his name? No, Mama, they have the same name. God, yeah, that's what happened. Daring Chanetela, we're following the wrong person. Because you named your child after somebody who was being after Kai by people. Bulwe is real dog. And then what happened with me? Now I intercept people who are lawyer. And then what I do when ungena. Hey, why man? Hey, I knew it. Not a good child. What 45 minutes? This thing needs
hours.
But re-bear into different categories. Yeah.
Like the way reason ngakhona the way uma ngakhona. Njengoba ngicela bafethi podcast yabo isaqala ngintshela ukuthi le episode yabona sekafuna ukuyithengisa. So keep on my mind.
Askis.
Yeah, so njengoba ngishilo kusaqala bafethi ukuthi this podcast the podcast engasiza wena osabhema ingasiza wena mzali ofuna ukuyisa umntana wakho ubhema ingasiza wena nama difficulties ofuna ukuqala ubhema ikota and chill bafethu eyethu sonke ukhotmani uyenzile wena uhlulwa yini if uyahluleka ukhotmani ukhona uzokugayela uzokuassista mawoleli if uyahluleka ukhotmani ukhona uzomlanda umntana wakho ayomsiza so abantu abafana nokhotmani so siyabagaya isupport ne so ukhotmani lami le kota edla ikota ka notice ne
Yeah, no.
enjani
Yo, it's nice, dog. What's the presentation is immaculate. Like it's clean. Like letters, it looks like it was picked.
yebo
Yeah, no, it will words. It will words. Yeah, no.
yekela ubhema amadrama ngithenga amakota
And chill, man.
and chill what's hard
It's called and chill.
what's hard so what man ne ngifuna ungitshela ukuthi ubusy ngani manje ne what are you doing for us to support you ne and the craziest moment oke wawubona like uyelanda umuntu like the fucking craziest to this shit and umuntu omsizile osishaya isifuba ngayo ukuthi that's my product.
Okay, cool. But I'm busy now. Okay, I help people. So I help with finding Spani clothes and trying to if conclude you don't have anything, like I try help out. But my main thing is my interventions. Intervention is coming and speaking and trying to find out what is happening. Now I fetch you. Now when I come, I don't know what's October.
Yeah.
I don't compromise. I come with people, and then if we have to fight, we fight. Yeah, as you know, I told you before. So that's the first thing I do. That's what I mean. If there's a problem at home, you call me.
And you can't fix the problem.
Yeah.
So
we don't compromise. I don't. No. About 2 minutes is a long time. 30 minutes. One amela kolo. Robiamo rufu.
one amela.
God. Utabo ole grand.
So are you coming to mthatha beza relapse?
Maybe 30.
Should bona bengafuna ukujeka vele.
Do you know people always say if you can't control them. You know, you can't control but I can't control it. They've gone back without my assistance, but I'm not probability like I open up a door for them at least. I've had people rocking up at the house. But yo, Bratunza, I'm like, I don't even know them. Like the mom will call me and the guy will just like, okay mama, I know, bye.
Yeah.
Because they've heard before what I do. That was the first question. And the second question,
Craziest and the beautiful.
Craziest, okay, I've spoken about people raping their mothers.
Yeah. Even that video, you think Leah, your friend.
Yeah, who stripped the whole house.
Yo, guys, I don't know, my friend. Minyama ni tie, you keep it kanjani tie like that.
I don't know. But he took it out so nicely that you could resell it. There's no wiring. But if I have to think of the most craziest story was let me think. Yo.
Yeah.
So this woman calls me.
Yeah.
I'm protect Glenn. She calls me and she's like, my son, Uko Bri. I get there now. So like the mom calls him. At least she doesn't call him, she goes and fetches him because when she's coming back from home. And she's like, okay, Mtana, please sit in the car. There's 5 of my goons, we are sitting there. So all to buy heroin, especially when you inject it, you use Amaphara. So sometimes you will inject on the dick, you know that vein here, and then you'll find one. So this guy had run out of it,
and he started injecting here. So I'm sitting there, and then I'm okay, oh mama, then we're taking him to the dog, let's go. He doesn't know where he's going, and we tell him along the road, and he's like, he's going to Rehab. It's like, okay, can I smoke one last one? So I'm like, okay, cool, sharp. This boy takes off his scarf, and there's a hole here. And I'm like, that's the smell. And I'm like, hey, dude, we can see your throat. Yo. And then Novana is like, and then he's looking at me, I'm like, and the other guys, we've never seen anything like this. Everybody just like, no. And then recover. Sorry, Dad. And then it's like, yo. What's happening? I don't know. I ran out, and then every time he does this, sometimes he misses, and then sometimes, but they help each other. So if there's no loyalty in addiction, by the way, I'm looking for him. If I know he chills with you, you'll show me where it is. You'll snitch. And then this guy is like, there's a hole here. And then when I left flesh and it's green, and then so I called the mama, God, mama, have you seen your son through? Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, God, what if he dies in my thing? What if you know I'm rough? What if not I held him here? That's the craziest I've ever seen. Ramisha doctoring, and the doctor is like, they had to admit him into like I'm ICU, and then we had to stay there for like 2 or 3 days, watch over him. So smoking Nyaope and injecting, the injecting has a really bad effect because there's HIV, there's all sorts of. No, he's healed now, but you can see like yeah, they had to stitch it up and grab something from here. Yeah, no, that was the worst. The smell, the smell. God, how infected, you know, come on. Yes, so
I wasn't relapse.
I never. And then actually, do you know what, since we want to do this thing over, and I'm going to tell you guys, to show that I'm not lying, I'm going to bring people here. I'm going to bring people.
Yeah, you must bring them so they can tell us their stories.
This is, I'm going to, if you call me, I'll call the people who never fixes or alarm. Even if it's just 2 or 3 guys who can just say, hey, yeah.
We really need that one.
But the people I've saved, not just ODA, to prove,
to be a testimony.
And then no, I'm still in touch with his mom. I'm gonna call him. What I'm gonna answer him? He can't speak.
No, I'm so.
And then the third one was.
I think you cannot share Fuba.
No, that's not.
Tell me.
So it's when they integrate and they become normal people, go society, and they find a job. My first one now has a family, has a child, one pony, and there's like dog born. And then when parents call me, but it do thank you. But if I had to say one person is that he got his, I'm not going to say a degree, but he's actually quite famous now. We'll bring him. Can we make it a surprise?
Will you bring him?
Yeah, no. If we can, yeah, I'll bring him. Can we make it a surprise?
If I is,
No. Now I owe you. By the way, I owe this. He planned everything one day and I cancelled.
Yeah.
But I owe you one. So let's talk about now the youth. And I don't know what you have on June 16 special or 15. Let's bring them.
Yeah, let's bring them. Let's do it.
15. This is what's one problem more
society. Yeah, the biggest.
Yeah. So let's see how we can do that, and then let me bring them.
So like, word of advice when to manje if una ewaqala ama drugs maybe neviki or wabhemile izolo, like word of advice ukuthi angawaqala ngathini ngoku le nto lezi.
So now what I do is that I always ask people when I meet them, okay, what would you say? If you had to go back, what would you say? And they never know what to say. Like, what would you say? Nah, it took me a very long time. And now what I would say to him is that tattoos are stupid. Not to me. I'm saying to me. But one thing I'd say is that it's not worth it. It's not worth it. A teenager doesn't listen to know it's worth it. They listen to the journey you've walked through. But wherever you're going, it's like going through your partner's phone. You will find out. There's nothing you can tell a person. I'm a 16-year-old now. How old are you though?
41.
37. Yeah, you look very young. If we had to walk out and bring a teenager, which we're gonna do if our show comes, get 5 of them and let's sit them down for 2 seconds and say, what is it that you enjoy? They will tell you this and that and whatever. Yeah. But they need to experience it. Boys nowadays don't know how to be men. All they know is that they need to make money, to get laid and smoke. And then I'm a hook up hype, see. So you can't, actually, that's my answer. You can't tell anybody. Sentin and Alex have Sentin and Soweto have one common thing. We all smoke the same drugs, but we're from different backgrounds. Sentin chick does not need to sell her body. Here, it's about ass.
Facts. It's just not a shot.
If you get rich, I told you, get move out of here. Podcast is gonna be big. Move. Don't be ashamed. Nobody wants anything good for you, especially when you're not change out. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, now he has. Do you know you guys are sitting with the multi-millionaire? This guy knows how to herd sheep. No, he knows how to do it. Young people need to realize if you want to make money, find the most boring thing. There's a guy that I know who rents out ama crates. You see those ones that pick up?
Oh yeah. One ama crate.
Do you know how much he makes a month? 500,000.
Ama crate.
Yes. The most boring. Not everybody can be a piano artist. Not everybody can be a corn artist.
Wait, that's all. Yeah, like that is right. Marushi the gets good. What's the Kota? Yo, Taman is shelling. It's all get. So if it's a car of it and ukala drugs, nyakela uthi I'm like no nyakela. So ucela yini? Bengicela yeke. If I into ngayenza, woza ke. Ngizokufundisa ukushutha ke, at least ngizokufundisa ukuyenza light. Like ikhona, ukhona ukhona. You understand? Awubatshele before say wrap up. Awutshela umuntu obhema your life after smoking. How's life after smoking drugs?
Nah, I don't wake up and get the next fix. If I want to have sex, I can have sex. And then I can shy anybody. Because people's tears, they are very expensive.
Yeah.
So after leaving, I can buy like I'm a sneaker. I can be okay, man. I'm not a slave to anything. Yeah. And people banyatana, when you smoke banyata, like you become that person.
So asithi kunomama manje bekabukele kunentwana ubukele and they need help like ASAP. Bakuthola kuphi nje bakuthola kanjani?
Oh no, they can find me on Facebook, Boitumelo Dilepe. And then my number is 067 6630 705. So it's 067 6630 705. And people mustn't be embarrassed. This guy be embarrassed, woman. Many black women are raising sons and they think they can be a father. A father is very important. Wanna peace. Yeah. Stop it. You're not a father, you're a mother.
Yeah.
When he's 18 years old, his time is finished. You can't control him. Bring them here. And then now actually, no, I don't know why I'm coming up with ideas on your own show. Sorry. The next person I'm actually going to call you guys as a crew. I want you guys. I want to show you guys. Show how I do it. Am I hammer when I'm breaking down the door and I'm fitting? Am I handcuffed? See, from the beginning to the end. Now we're moving now. And then after show 6 months. No, thanks about it. I'm telling you. Now I'm not about here to sit here and just leave. This is a family right now.
Yeah.
Now I can call you now. Okay, hey, Katao.
Yeah.
Say EPE.
Footage.
There's a reason for that footage. Arroy buys.
Yeah.
But not the podcast. One last question. Do you know somebody who's on serious drugs? Everybody always knows.
Who's on serious drugs?
Yeah.
Not some.
No, just one person. I'll include.
Yeah, but go on, like in part of a family, like inside.
No.
Yeah. When I'm calling again, you pay my.
Mangina.
Yeah.
No, sort that shit out. I can tell. What wanna BP?
Yeah.
Oh, you can so I can already tell you.
So, pero when I never pay my mara babo like.
Nakababo.
Nalo kitu kala man.
Even Nakonagri Yara, when you're walking, there was like 3 or 4 people in Wabuni. You can't tell me about drugs though. Even when I already know what when I've done, I'm probably okay. What in Garo defense?
No, can I say show in?
You know on drugs, hey guys, it's not on drugs, hey.
It just tells shit. Pero tento go to one drugs,
if he was on drugs, this mic wouldn't be here. I'm a Kota. He would always be calling, no, there's something that came up. No, but thanks for having me on the show, dog. I don't know if you're right picking up, but
yeah, like okay, detailing it by enjoy the show. I'll tell you, I'm more of enjoy that. Hey, there's done to now. You pay my son on bone. You know
what happened with him? Yeah. He walked in and he was just like a very nice person. Hey, what up, dog? Alright. No, get going on now. This is funny. So I'm like, does Kat ever know what I do? Like, why is Mara? He's such a sweet person.
Yeah.
No, he is.
No.
Yes, this girl who actually really loves that kid, but but he gets the job done. Like, that's what I love about your team. I don't know if anybody ever speaks about your team. We spoke about the epilepsy thing, and he was on there checking out the warning signs, and then it's already there.
And incredible clarify when I'm on the podcast.
Oh no, when I need like this epilepsy flashing lights, and it can cause somebody to go into an epileptic attack. So always put a disclaimer and say, hey, warning, this content might feature an epileptic attack because of the flashing lights. And then look over right. Because you know what happens? When you are going up, problems also come. But always
bafethu ngicela isitshele manje nama epilepsy bafethu singathi siyanana emaklabini nosoyela le bacela baletha lamabhola so singene kuke wena hayi
mina what did I say? Getting to wrap it up, I don't know why I'm acting like an uncle. Don't don't drink from an open glass.
Yeah.
Always stand up when you're greeting somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.